I got it.
Perfect.
I don't make notes.
Yeah, well, hey, this time we normally do. All right, guys. Hey, it's Mike. We're here with Drag Driver Pete and Heather and Jesse from Redwood Rally, and there's huge news today. Get ready. We're going to announce dates and tracks for Redwood Rally 2025.
Yep.
I'm really excited about this. I'm going to hand this to you because you've made some notes we were talking about. I want to stall on that for just a minute. I want to make sure that Eric can check our audio because it was a little glitchy with Keith Haney.
Thank you.
And I don't want this to be glitchy at all because this is such a cool announcement. You know, the Redwood Rally is one of our favorite events to watch, and it is on the short list of 2025 events that either I or Eric will be watching or be attending.
Get out this year.
That's the plan, and I think one of the cool things about Eric showed me the thumbs up, so we'll just keep running. I think that's one of the cool things about this is like you guys took a part of the country that had not had anything really ever, and you've made an event that is hands down looks like to be one of the funnest events. What the drives look to be amazing. I mean, you're talking about some of the coastline and stuff that you guys have cruised by. It's been amazing. So I'm going to hand you this, and then you guys kind of take over, and I'll hop in.
Okay.
All right. Heather, you ready?
Yeah. Do you want to start with the dates?
Yeah, we'll start with the dates.
All right. So 2025 dates for Redwood Rally. Start date is September 22nd. End date is September 27th. So 22nd through the 27th. We have Justin Goodlet here. We do want to announce that Medford is our home track again. We had such a good time at Medford. Justin and his entire crew took such good care of all of our racers. So yeah, Medford is the home track, start and finish.
Just like last year, the 22nd Monday will be check-in day as well as test and tune.
Yeah, everyone loved the test and tune, so we're keeping that.
If for some reason you get held up and you can't quite make it on the Monday, it is totally okay to check in on Tuesday.
I think like 99%.
Yeah, just about everybody showed up on Monday, but you know, we give it that one extra night in case somebody has some problems on the road.
Yeah.
And it worked out really well. So the 22nd is going to be check-in day and test and tune. The 23rd through the 27th, that's your competition days.
Yep. So 22nd, check-in, test and tune at Medford.
Yep.
23rd, racing at Medford. 24th. Where are we
We're
going,
going to go back to Coos Bay.
Back to Coos Bay. You guys will not let us drop that from the route.
We've considered it, not because people just love it. It's the outlaw track of the West is what it is. And people like it. You can't go as fast to Coos Bay as you can go anywhere else, but it's a cool place to be. The drive there is awesome. The hotel casino that we do at Coos Bay is great.
Yep.
So we're going to be Coos Bay on the 24th.
The track facility itself is like the most unique.
It is. You got to pack them in tight. Yeah. Some of people park on gravel. Some people get on asphalt. They got to follow directions. The racers did a really good job of following directions this year. I think we did a better job of organizing this year.
Yeah.
And Coos Bay was fun.
All right. So after Coos Bay, we are heading back to Woodburn. So I am so excited to go back to Woodburn because everybody now knows you can turn it up at Woodburn.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of racers kind of held back a little bit because they wanted to make sure they made it back to Medford. But I think this next year we're going to see a lot more personal bests.
I think what was kind of the most difficult part of Woodburn this year was we had it all set up. Everything was good, but not all of their staff quite understood how a drag and drive works. And the guy that I deal with there happened to be out of town racing. So once we took about 20 minutes to sit down, have a conversation and kind of really go over, this is how this works. Then their track staff loved us. Yeah. They were very excited and said, we want you to be here again next year. We worked it all out. It's going to be good. So Woodburn will be ready for people to roll in on Wednesday night.
Yep.
They'll be able to camp out. No strings attached, no hurdles, no nothing. Get up Thursday morning and we'll be pitted in the regular pit area and be ready to go race. And people are going to fly.
Yeah. So Woodburn is going to be even better next year.
Where are we going next?
You ready for the next track?
We're going to go to the desert. I think people, by hearing the desert in Oregon, they're going to know what we're talking about. Yeah. And this track asked us in 2023. They asked us in 2024. We decided, you know what, let's give them a shot in 2025.
Yep.
We're going to go to Madras.
Madras Track Strip. Yep. They are very excited to have us. We're excited to change up the route just a little bit, give you guys a little different scenery.
Yep.
And
we are still going to, our route to Coos Bay is still going to require going to Crescent City. So we're still going to have some coastal driving.
Yep.
We're still going through the redwoods. We can't take that completely out of the equation. So we're going to go Medford, Coos Bay, Woodburn, over to Madras, finish back up in Medford again.
Yep.
Now, this year, Justin heard that people went fast at Woodburn and had a great time there, and he tuned the track up even better for Saturday in Medford. So, Justin, he's right here watching, filming. Thank you for that. Everybody went fast on Saturday. Everybody went fast all 3 days of your track. Woodburn, they went fast. We know how Samoa and Kuzbe go. We love them. We love them,
And
but they're different. It's a different animal.
Shane, although it was the test and tune day, did do his personal best.
Made his personal best. Then he went on to win
First place.
first place. of the
No,
quickest.
that's not a trophy.
Oh,
That's not a
okay.
trophy. No, come on, Shane. Quickest 8th mile nationally.
Quickest
So,
8th mile nationally for the Drag and Drive Repeat National Point Series. Shane right
Yeah.
here, 460. 460 with a 1, I think.
Well,
460
well,
win.
you have it right there. You can look it up.
Oh, you know what? I do have it right here. Because the other thing that we're showing is we are launching a new t-shirt design for 2025. Oh, she
for
says I need sound. Put that mic in front of him. We are showing the new t-shirt design for 2025, and we're going to give massive respect to our 2-time champion, Shane Probst.
2-time unlimited Redwood Rally winner on the 2025 t-shirt, guys.
So it's got his ET, it's got his mile per hour on there, and there's a little sign above the quarter panel. What's
Show
that
me
say there?
Shane.
It's got the push rod count. Mr. 20 push rods it took him to make the 800-mile trek.
Oh,
So 20 push rods it took him to make the 800-mile trek.
Yep.
We've even got his award right here in the back window. Well, we're going to go talk to Smith Brothers, and we're going to try to get you hooked up because we really appreciate what you've done for us coming to the event 2 years in a row, dominating. You got 2 drag, drive, and repeat. Yeah, I know it. May we have that. That might be good.
I do want to say thank you to Chris Webb, who designs all of our t-shirts now. He whipped this up so fast, and as soon as we had the idea to put Shane on there, his push rods, his times, everything, he was so great to work with and got it done before PRI. So
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you got 2 awards today, I think.
You have anything to say about the Redwood Rally?
Sure.
I know you love public speaking.
Yeah, I love public speaking. Yeah, so this Redwood Rally is the first drag and drive I've actually ever done. We've always wanted to do it, and it was a big eye opener. The first year was actually way easier than the second year, but hopefully we can get some stuff figured out on the valve train issues we've been having, and hopefully next year we'll do better. So hopefully we can even do better on. Hope we get another one of these.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So
We're doing the same style trophies next year. First place, second place, third place, super custom. I know everybody really liked the trophies. I'm pretty proud of them myself. I had a pretty big hand in them. And then Michael, you want me to say something. What am I missing? Registration.
Oh,
Okay.
registration will be open the first week in March. So we will post the exact date as soon as we have it, but expect the first week of March.
We will have we're going to call them OGs
Do you
again.
want to just go through a list?
Go ahead.
I did make notes, guys. Okay, so classes are pretty much staying the same. There are some very minimal changes to almost every class, just
Most of the changes
Cleaning
have
up.
to do with tightening up the rules
Yeah.
and eliminating gray areas to where we make sure that any little things we had here and there don't come up again. But we've had 2 years to learn it. The third year we should have it perfected.
Yep. So, and then I have on here, yes, registration first week of March. Jesse was starting to explain that we are doing early entry for our participants who have done it the first and second year.
Right.
So we have lists to go through and compile and figure out. But if you have done the rally first and second year, you guys will be getting early entry into next year. Also, if you placed first or second in your class, you guys have a saved spot for next year as well.
Correct. You have to pay your entry, but it's a saved spot. I had probably 50 or 60 sponsorship inquiries already. I've responded to every single one I've gotten. Haven't gotten a lot come back yet. So if you guys have not gotten my email regarding sponsorship packet inquiries for 2025, shoot me another email, shoot me a text or a call, and I'll make sure I get it sent back out. But I did send a ton of them out. Haven't seen a lot back. I know sometimes things get caught in spam folders. We don't share anybody's information, so that kind of helps. But if you're looking for that to come and you haven't seen it yet, just get a hold of us. We'll make sure you get it.
We don't want to go into too much of the tech stuff. We do want to keep this a little bit short, and it is general live on a couple different platforms. So we do want to say that Mind Over Matter. So the biggest change is that Mind Over Matter is going to be a limited field in 2025. We will explain how we're doing that later in a racer live, I think. The car count, we are not increasing the car count either. So we had about 275, 280 registered for this year. We're keeping that car count for next year.
Yeah, so we did 280 sold out registration last year.
Yeah.
We're going to keep that same number this year. We had 237 show up on day one, and it was a really good number. We can handle 280 if 280 show up, so it's a really good number to be at.
Okay. As always, sponsors will be signed up first. I already went over first and second. The other thing that we've been working on is we do know that so many of you love Samoa. So we are doing a 2-day drag and drive. I don't know if we're going to call it a drag and drive. It might be a cruise and drive show. I don't know what we're calling it yet.
It's a cruising something.
But we've had a lot of people ask us to do something with Cool April Nights. So if you're from the Northern California area, you've probably heard of Cool April Nights, biggest car show in Northern California, I think.
Oh, it's massive, yes.
Yeah, so we're working with them. We're going to do a 2-day event with them. It will include starting in the Redding area, heading over to Samoa Drag Strip, and then cruising back to Redding.
And it looks like what we're going to try to do is go into Samoa, go to one of the hotel casinos there in Samoa, everybody park together, hang out together, have a good time at the casino overnight. In the morning, we'll all head over to the racetrack, put on a car show, open time run type stuff, no competition. But the whole idea is for people to be able to take all their cars together, cruise together in a massive group, do a car show, go down the racetrack, cruise back to Redding, and kick off the 5-day event of Cool April Nights.
Yep. So I am buttoning up information on that right now. I will get it out to you guys as soon as possible. If you have not yet subscribed to our email list, please do that, because those are the guys that are going to get all the information first.
I think one thing that we should kind of touch on, it's not on the notes, but I've been thinking a lot about it. The way the entry and registration process is going to happen, we should be able to solidify people on the wait list earlier this year. The problem we have with dropouts is nobody can get a week off of work 3 weeks before our event. So the wait list portion, when we get into that, we're going to get onto that really soon, quick. That way those people can potentially get the time off work and be a part of the event, because it's just too much fun to miss.
Yep. Michael, do you have anything else to say? Dates one more time. So September 22nd through 27th, 2025. It is not on the website yet because we said we were going live here for everybody to hear first. So I will get that up on the website as soon as I get home, but I will post it after the live is done.
I heard a little spoiler alert today.
What?
Madras put it on their schedule last week.
You didn't tell me that.
I just heard it an hour ago.
All right, well.
Y'all, I want to say thank you for hanging out. I really feel like you guys have an event that is going to just be great into the future. It's great now, but it's going to just grow and continue to be awesome for everybody to experience. And like being that part of the country, they don't have a lot of options. So if they're going to have an option, they better have a good one, right?
Yeah.
So I'm excited for you guys. I can't wait. And again, like I was saying earlier, it's on the very short list of the events we're going to put on, or we're going to go to for 2025. So I can't wait. I really want to drag my wife out there with me. I think we want to see some of that part of the country and all that kind of stuff.
Very cool.
You guys will have a blast. We'll make sure of that.
Yeah.
Hey, there was no doubt in my mind about you guys having a blast and everybody together. Well, y'all listen, please go follow Redwood Rally right now. Please do it. And then find these guys. If you're here at PRI and you see these folks walking around, stop them, take a picture, say hi. Y'all are one of the funnest folks to hang out with. So we're going to find more out about that tonight, because we're going go-kart racing, I think. And I'm not saying I'm going to spend somebody, but I'm going to spend somebody around. So thank y'all for coming by. Thank you for doing this. Thank you.
Hey, thank you for giving us the opportunity. We really appreciate it.
Yep. Thank you very much. And congratulations to Shane. He's the man. He is the man. So, all right, let's do it.
See you later.